Welcome back, everybody. Today's going to be something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a taste test, but also wanted to kind of chat a little bit about a change I've had in my life. And if anybody can weigh in, give advice, give experiences, I'd love it because I have had to start Mounjaro, which, if you're not sure what that particular name of that medication is, I'm sure that you've seen a lot of stuff. Emily's eating pretzels, by the way, which is perfectly fine. Crunch at will. It's one of those GLP-1 medications that most people use for weight loss. In my case, though, I'm primarily taking it because I am diabetic and the metformin that I usually take is not being very effective. So we've kind of had to take it to step two. And hey, if I lose some weight, bonus. It's as far as the experience, it's very weird because it's bizarre how it turns off the little voice in your head that tells you you need to eat all the time. And it's creepy, but I'm getting used to it. I did my third dose of it a few days ago. But in that, going with that, need to change the way I eat, I am trying some things. I've seen different types of these online, and I wanted to try a couple of the more popular brands, which are they're gummies. There's the shameless snacks kind, and then there are the smart sweets. And they are, I don't, well, they're 3 grams of sugar per bag on the one. Yeah, 3 grams of sugar each, but they are different in that the smart sweets that's going to be the one that I'm really going to have to test because um, the replacement sugar they use is stevia. And for the most part, I do not like stevia. There's a few things that are okay, but for the most part, I can taste that aftertaste and I don't like it. But we'll see if they can beat that because I do like the Fairlife protein drinks that we got at Costco, and those are good. And then the other one are the shameless snacks. Now this one might be a little more up my alley because they use erythritol, and I think they also use sucralose, or is it just erythritol? Might just be erythritol.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, sucralose at the end, so it must not be a bunch of
Very
it.
last.
Very last ingredient. So I'm gonna try these, and I'm gonna see what I think of them. I also, just for the sake of it, I also got the Smart Sweets in the Sour Blast. Yeah, I know. Well, the thing is, okay, this is another little tip for anybody that has anxiety. If you're kind of feeling panicky and you're starting to have symptoms, eat a sour thing. It basically kind of shocks your system, and a lot of times it will slow the brain down a little bit so you won't be freaking out so much. Tip of the day. But we'll save those for after I compare these two because I know that I'm going to be tasting sour, sour, sour.
I made it out of good when it's dried in bed.
We live in a very Jewish neighborhood. Very diverse neighborhood, but also very Jewish, which is very interesting. Because yes, when you drive around at Christmas time to look at the lights, you're looking at both Christmas lights, and now they're going to town on the Hanukkah displays anymore, which are pretty cool.
You're just bitter because they had the unicorn with the
Menorah,
menorah mane.
that
Yes,
was pretty awesome.
I know.
The way that I first kind of absorbed I was living in a Jewish neighborhood years ago is when I had driven. I don't know if I was. No, I wasn't. I don't think I was living in this town at the time. I was living further down,
Yeah.
and I came to your sister's house down the street um, for a Christmas thing. And I was driving home, and I get to the one corner, and sitting out in front of the Chinese restaurant was a car with a massive menorah on top, and I just burst out laughing. I'm like, yeah, it's interesting. I've learned a lot. But anyway, I tend to digress a lot. I know that's pretty much every conversation we have. let's get into the taste test here. Okay, which one do you think I should try first?
Try the Smart Sweets.
The Smart Sweets. Just get
Get it
the
over with.
get the yeah. Oh, as far as flavors, I picked the Wonderlicious Whales on the Shameless Snacks, which are lingonberry flavor. Which okay, yeah, I do like the lingonberry jam from IKEA. You got to get the lingonberry jam from IKEA. Awesome. On the Smart Sweets, I think they are. Does it say necessarily? Is it just kind of cherry or, as the famous Kool-Aid flavor, red? Which also, side note, when you are on a GLP-1, you need to drink a lot of water, and water gets boring. So I have the Kool-Aid things that you squirt into the water, the sugar-free ones. We just got a big selection of those at the store today. But anyway, okay. So, well, that's the thing. What flavor are Swedish fish? I think they're probably going to go for, they're probably thinking about going for that.
Red.
Red. Red. And these, I believe, these are plant-based too. Interesting. Okay.
Plant-based fish.
Plant-based. Oh, yeah. Irony. Ooh. Ooh, smell. They smell good.
Raspberry.
Yeah. Okay. Please, please taste as good as you smell. I would be very happy. Oh my. Very chewy. The sticky kind.
Mm.
But it's like the slightly softer um, fish are for your people. Swedish fish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no,
No aftertaste.
no aftertaste. Oh, I am happy. I am happy. These are very good. Texture decent. I usually kind of like, and actually that's the thing, maybe I'll leave them open.
If they get harder.
Because yeah, nothing like a good stale. I mean stale, but they're better when they're harder.
A little bit.
Yeah. But no, flavor wise.
Not bad.
Would you like to try one?
No, thank you. I have my pretzel.
No, okay. You're feeling savory. Okay. Am I stuck in my teeth?
Don't have that problem with pretzels.
They get stuck in my teeth. Like, well, in my crown. Okay, and then we're going for whales. Are these plant-based? Yeah, these are vegan too. Okay, so they're not using gelatin. Oh, one other thing. Also in a GLP-1, protein, protein, protein. I mean, clay. No, I'm not eating clay. Let's see. No protein in either one. Well, that was expected. About the same carbs, 40 and 41. Oh, the shameless snacks. These are definitely keto because they have 20, even though it's 41 grams of carbs, they have 29 grams of fiber. Go in the fibres.
It says keto friendly on the top.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since you sent me that link, I've been getting 3 or 4 ads of theirs.
Oh, they're sneaky like that. I know. Okay, now these texture at the moment feels about the same. I don't think you'll like the smell as much. It's kind of floral, which actually would kind of go with the lingonberry.
Yeah, it is more lingonberry.
Interesting. Okay. I like the texture a little better.
Mm-hmm.
It's less sticky. And actually the flavor isn't as strong on the shameless snacks, but I kind of like the subtle flavor. Very, very slight aftertaste with the erythritol and stuff, but not.
I thought that was the one without erythritol.
No, this one's erythritol and Splenda, which I'm fine with. This one is the stevia. Stevia is the one I have the problem with, and I taste no stevia.
Okay.
Well, I will have to say, so far, I like both. Now, the shameless snacks have less calories.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm going to eat a bag at a time because I'm not. Because that's the thing. The hunger is turned off. So even though I'll want a sweet snack, I'm not hungry for a sweet snack. Therefore, if I eat too much, like if I ate a bag of these, I would not be feeling good.
Yeah.
So, but having a few to kind of get the I want some sugar, I want some sweet. I like both of them. Okay, now let's be brave here. How sour are the sour ones? I think that's pretty much the grade. Is there a particular flavor of this, or just sour? Cake sugar, keep candy. Dig it. Okay, then.
It just says naturally flavored.
Let's see.
You're not making the face.
No, it is. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh my. But it's sour, but it's good.
Yeah.
They're not any particular flavor. It's just kind of your random fruit flavor with, because they know the citric acid on it. You know, oh sure, there's a flavor. It's sour flavor. Not bad though. Not bad. I actually like it. So okay. Very good. And these might be in rotation. Oh god, why did he just suck a sour one?
In rotation with what?
You know, other indulgences, you know, when you crave something like, you know, a piece of chocolate, or which I usually the bonus is I already like dark chocolate. So, you know, you can't eat a whole chocolate bar. One, calories, and two, your tummy would hurt. At least if you're doing it right. But yeah, as you get older, yeah, ASMR pills for an old lady. I know, right? So
Oh, that's the sound of a atorvastatin.
I don't take that.
No, that's a high-powered statin.
Oh god. Oh no. Well, so the doctor keeps trying to get me on, but
Yes.
my cholesterol is barely out of range for two of the thresholds. So, lady, stop. I take a statin alternative. And actually, that's the thing. I'm very the other thing is, you know, because they see the celebrities that are look like crypt keepers now, and it's sad because, you know, God, there's like nothing to them, and they look weak. Um, and I have no aspiration for that, no expectation for that, and no desire to be that small. I do want to get a little bit smaller so that I can do more exercise, I can get stronger. But the main goal, which is already starting to, I'm already starting to see the result, is was 2 days after starting it, my blood sugar was in the normal range. I was thrilled. And there's also apparently benefits for high blood pressure, and there's benefits potentially for lowering cholesterol. So if I could get off of some medication, I would be up for that.
Does this mean you're no longer going to be mad when we're watching The Pit?
Okay. Side note, when we're watching The Pit, drives me crazy. Somebody comes rolling in and they're screaming because they're in pain. And then they're like calling out their blood pressure and it's in the freaking normal range. And I'm like, am I that ungodly, unhealthy that when I go to the doctor it spikes and I'm like, and it's above people that, you know, just had a gunshot wound or a arm lobbed off, screaming in the ER? Like, what the fuck? So yeah, frustrations about The Pit, but that's okay. Other than that, great show. Highly recommend. Definitely start watching it.
We hate Ogilvy.
He's getting kind of. I like what they've done. Okay, no spoilers. Let's put it this way. He's having his eyes opened and his comeuppance. So that's about all I'm going to say about that. Watch the show. But yeah, gonna keep this relatively short and sweet. Just thought I'd kind of share, and if anybody, especially has well recommendations on other things that are diet friendly, things you like to do, if you're on a GLP, if you've got any advice, send it my way. I'd love to hear it. Okay, bye.